2004 here, today doing a review on my brand new SH Monsterarts Gigan 2004. Now, history on this guy, I saved up for about 2 months or 1 month and a half. He was $70 on Amazon, and I ordered him. And oh my gosh, he is already my favorite figure. Out of all the figures I own, he is now my favorite. He's just like so awesome in just every way, but he's also big. Like, I'm gonna move him out of the way for a second. This is the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Birth Virgin box. And this is the SH Monsterarts Gigan 2004 box. That's how much bigger it is. And that's just height. You go to width. It's a huge box. Like, let me set this up real fast. Like, when I put the two figures together, two boxes together, here's the Gigan 2004 figure. And here's the SH Monsterarts 95 Birth Version figure. Just box size is crazy. Move this guy out of the way. But yeah, this is my second SH Monsterarts figure, and I plan to get a lot of them. I'm not getting like the 95, the Godzilla 2, unless they go down in price. But if they're like $70 and I can find them and they're brand new, then I think they're fair game. But first, let's check out the box. There's the front of the box. Whoa, I just dropped it. Here's the anniversary thing, a picture of Gigan. The side of the box, Gigan 2004 SH Monsterarts. The back with all the promo pictures. There's Gigan, there's him in his chainsaw form, his normal form, and flying form. The other side of the box, top of the box, and the bottom of the box. But yeah, the box is huge. But you guys didn't come here to see a review on the box, did you? Although, that's actually something I want. I want to see people show the size of the box just to see it, but onto the figure itself. Gigan has an amazing and fantastic sculpt. Great paint applications, great detail, and it's just a great figure overall. Now, before I say anything, I want to get a few warnings out of the way. His mandibles are very loose. That just might be on mine, but watch this. I literally just tapped it. This one's in pretty well, but the other one just keeps falling out. There's nothing I could do on them. Even with the second pair of mandibles, one of them falls out more. Also, for issues, sometimes the metal might be, or not, the plastic might be bent in a weird way. Like, for example, on mine, one spike is bent to the side. I mean, it doesn't really bug me, but it might bug you. Also, his feet, like these, if I can get something kind of metal to tap on it. I don't know if you can hear this, but at his feet, and compared to the claws, his feet are die cast metal, which helps supports the weight, because if he didn't have die cast feet, he'd be kind of top heavy. But yeah, so his feet are made of metal, which is very cool, but paint might come off of them, but it's not really a big deal because underneath it's also silver, so yeah. I wonder if I can bring this a little bit closer. Okay, so first off, the sculpt and detail on Gigan. The head is just great looking. Although the teeth are inaccurate because they're kind of bulged. Still a great head. And the eyes, if you can see that, there's a compound eye effect. Makes it look like bug eyes. Each claw is greatly sculpted. Nice fins. The tail is amazing. The feet. Also, this guy's made of hard plastic, so every spike, really sharp. Every spike down here, I'm stabbing myself just holding him like this. He's very sharp, so be careful. Also, I haven't heard any reports of this guy breaking with spikes on it, but just be careful of that. Don't roughhouse it too much. Don't slam it or anything, especially with the tail spikes. All the lines with the rib cages, the buzzsaw, everything just looks great on this guy. Now, for articulation, I still have not seen the limits of this guy, but the mandible keeps falling out, so I'm just going to take it out. We can look up about that far, down about that far. We can tilt about that far, tilt again about that far. Jaw can open and close. It's on a swivel. The arms, they can go in and out about that far. They can swivel 360. They can bend, and they can also swivel, and the hands are on ball joints. The buzzsaw just goes out like that. I mean, you can't really move it. The legs on Gigan, you can go, oh, yeah, they can't really go out too much, so, but see, they just pop back in. They can go out about that far, in about that far. They have a swivel here, so they can do that. About that much. Legs aren't really articulated, but they can bend about that. That toe can bend about that. And he has swivel and anchor rocker movement. The wings, or sails or whatever, they can go out, and the middle one can go up and down to get them in a good flying pose. And the tail, holy crap, the tail is super articulated. Every little bit on this guy's tail is articulated. If you remember my review of the birth version, this tail, this part right here is just a piece of plastic. You can't bend it. You can only bend it about like that. This guy, there's only this like spike thing's piece of plastic. But you can bend everything on this guy. So you can get him in crazy poses like that if you wanted to. Do a weird Godzilla thing. I don't know, spike someone with his tail. Fantastic articulation. And the die-cast feet, I've heard that helps get him in some pretty cool poses without him like tilting over. Like that. He's standing on one foot. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but he is. Pretty cool. Now, for our accessories, Gigan comes with an upgraded neck. Well, first let me move Gigan out of the way. Gigan comes with an upgrade neck, 2 buzzsaw hands, and an extra set of mandibles, which are serrated, and an extra long horn. Now, to upgrade this guy, it's pretty easy. So, take your existing Gigan figure, take out each of the mandibles, and the horn. Now, the next part, you have to be pretty careful with. On the head, just wiggle it out, little by little, until it comes out. Like that. This piece will come off. It's supposed to do that, so don't get worried and think you broke your figure. But you want to keep this piece. Make sure you don't lose it. Set the head aside. Now, he is so spiky that this hurts a lot. Like, look at that. I got stabbed just from that right there. But now you just grab the neck from right here, like that. And you just pull and wiggle it out. But you want to be careful. Like that. So it should look like that when you're done. Now, take his upgraded neck and just simply plop it on there. I'm stabbing myself each time I grab this guy. It's very sharp, like I said. Make sure shoulder pads are not in the way. And there we go. It's metal neck. Now, next part is even easier. Take the head. See, there's a jaw articulation again. It's about as much as it can go. And take the serrated mandibles, which are the ones like these, and just plug them in on the side. Like that. And then take the serrated horn and just plug it in on the top, so he'll look like that. Now, I know on camera the horn looks outrageously large, but it isn't that large. Like, this is my finger. It's not actually that big. But then, just place the head onto the neck, and there's the upgraded Gigan's head. The hands are even easier. Just grab the base of the wrists, like from right here, and just wiggle them out slowly and pull. See? And like I said, there's always one mandible that falls out a lot. And this one, on the normal set of mandibles, mine is the left. On the upgraded, it's the right. But then just do the same for the other one. It's extremely simple. Although I got worried first time I did this, I thought I broke it. Oh, and also for the buzzsaws, closer look. Nice black paint, and also check this out. It spins. Both of them. And they're also soft rubber. So, that's cool. Now put these on. It's a ball joint. Just peg them on. Right where the ball sockets are. And let me get them in and voila. You have an upgraded Gigan, who also looks very awesome. What I kind of like to do is have one hand chainsaw, the other normal hook. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome now. So, I love the accessories. I love the chainsaw hands and that they actually added spinning. But one thing that, oh, and when you're done, you should have, once you're done upgrading them, you should have two claws, like two metal claws. His neck, a little sleeve from the neck, the original mandibles and original horns. But like I said, I like having him with one claw, one chainsaw. He looks cool. But yeah, so if you want an upgrade Gigan, there it is. Now, I do wish they added some kind of a beam effect kind of for his visor. Like just a red ray. I mean, like something like this, but red just going out of his eyeball like that. I think that would have been cool. I mean, you could try with the Rodan beam. I think that would actually work best. Like, I've tried it with the Godzilla beam, and it doesn't look that cool. It looks pretty weird. I mean, I think you can have it going out of his mouth, though, I remember Gigan 72 actually breathes fire. Or in the NES game he does. But there you go. There's an upgraded Gigan. He has he has basically the same amount of articulation, except the neck is actually a bit more restricted. So you can only go like that now, and it can go down about that, up about that. It's pretty restricted now. And there's the mandible again. So, I prefer him with the other neck because you get more movement, but it's whatever you like. But now, final thoughts on sizing. Almost forgot to scale him. With the upgrade neck, he's taller. So I'm going to keep him like this. And just stand him as tall as he can go. So, here he is next to... So here's Gigan next to the SH Monsterarts Godzilla Birth version. Birth version's like six inches. Gigan's about a 7-inch figure, 6.5-inch figure. But he's like a whole inch taller, an inch and a half taller than Godzilla, so he's about 7.5 inches. Here he is next to the Pacific Rim Kaiju Axe Head, which the Kaiju are 8-inch scale figures. So, I think he's actually 8 inches with the upgraded horn. So, they're about the same size. Here he is next to the Trendmasters. The Trendmasters Roaring Space Godzilla, who's 4 inches. Or 5 inches, one or the other. And if you want to try to scale him up with a 6-inch figure, here he is next to the Bandai Creation Godzilla 2004 figure. I know the spine's broken. I mean, I haven't fixed it yet. I mean, I did, but it fell off, so I got put super glue on it. But I didn't remember Gigan being so tall to Godzilla. I don't know if he was or not, but so you could have a battle scene reenactment where he's like sawing at him. He flies up, grabs his mouth with that, and throws him or something. But yeah. So there's some next advance. Oh, and just in case anyone was also wondering about the NECA Godzillas, here he is next to the NECA Godzilla 2000. I mean, NECA Godzilla 2014. I said 2000, wow. So again, horrible scaling. He's good with most SH Monsterarts figures, other ones, like, he's almost as tall as the Destroyer. But overall, he's a good figure. My final thoughts on him. Let me put the box behind him. If you can get this guy for, on the SH Monsterarts website, it says he goes for MSRP, his value is $95. Amazon is having a sale right now where he ranges from $68 to $72, and he has free shipping. I got him for $70. I was in between, like, the thing. So, I recommend getting him there. Some sites even have him as low as $62, but I've only found like one, but it has a lot of shipping. So, I recommend getting this guy when he's on sale. Don't get him at like $95, but if you have $70 right now, go to Amazon and order this guy. He is an amazing figure. He's like, I like him even, he's my first, oh, not my first. He's my favorite figure. This is my second favorite, which also he's a scaling with them if you wanted to do something like that. So I remember there was like a little clip thing where Gigan 2004 fought Millennium Godzilla. For some odd reason, though, he had blue atomic breath. But here's a scaling of them if you wanted to know. But yeah, get this guy if you can get him for a good price. That's it for this review. Sorry if it was a bit long, but thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.